It's time. Everybody's already done it. I'm kind of late to the party. I don't know what to do with my hands, but it is another realistic day in the life video at the University of Washington. It's currently around 11 a.m., so I gotta get you caught up to speed, but let's go ahead and do that real quick while I do my hair. I think these morning routines you see on YouTube are usually all the same and are fabricated, but today I woke up, made my bed, realized my room looked like a mess, so I went to the kitchen for breakfast, but I realized I was kind of out of breakfast foods. So I drove to Safeway to get donuts and groceries, and when I came back I realized I had to wash my dishes because apparently I didn't do that last night, oops. And then I answered some emails and played a couple games of chess. I really appreciate these mornings, especially Mondays, because I have a lot more time just to do errands and get things out of the way so I can focus on school. You gotta do your hair for the vlog, bro. You know, you just gotta be like clean and stuff so that people are like clicking on your video, bro. Because that's kind of how it works, dude. But every time I do my hair, it's never the same. It's always different, and then it gets this weird like Kim Jong-un style. I don't like it, but it's fine. It's growing out. Well, is this okay? Is that fine? It's kind of like a sine wave, or I guess more like a sigmoidal. Hopefully that's fine. Anyways, hey, I'm back, and it's like I said earlier, it's 11 a.m. and I have class about an hour and a half out, so I need to do some readings for class. It's my disability studies class, and one of the great things about the class is that every so often we'll have a guest lecturer who comes in from like an organization. I think today the guest lecturer is coming as a filmmaker and in disability studies, and someone who has done a lot of great work internationally. So I need to read up on that so I can get more familiar before we head into lecture so we can ask questions. If you tell a person over and over again that he's a pig, eventually he'll end up oinking. Seems fair enough. After going through my readings, I realized that I had some messages that I needed to respond to, as well as some research work to catch up on. I'm currently a research assistant in the Biophotonics and Imaging Laboratory on campus, where I work in polarization-sensitive optical coherence tomography, which is basically medical imaging for different applications. And so here's me looking through some of that and also getting started on my homework. At 12:30, I had my one and only class of the day, and here's some real footage of me in the class. Since it's more of a laid-back lecture type, and with the guest speaker, it's more about listening, for the first part at least. So this is me just enjoying myself. One of the advantages of online learning is being able to use class time for things that you need to get done. So here I am making spaghetti, and more often than not I'll find myself making quick meals during class when there are breaks. On any given day, my 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock is usually my get work done, and really just sit down at the computer and just bust out a homework assignment or an essay or things like that. But today I actually had a research lab meeting at 4 o'clock, so I had to prepare for that and then attend it. Honestly, at this point in the day I was pretty tired and trying not to take a nap, so I figured I'd take a break from my studies and just mess around, so I played a little bit of the guitar. Alright, just a quick update. I just spent about an hour doing work on research as well as work for my classes, and then I spent about 30 minutes doing some student organization work. So right now I am one of the leads for BioExplore, which is a student organization on campus that promotes research opportunities for underclassmen. And so I posted about our new shirts for our mentorship program, and as well as I posted on my Instagram story a bingo board for my pre-law fraternity Phi Alpha Delta. We are doing a fundraiser for, let me make sure that I'm getting all of this information correct because I don't want to mislabel anything. We are doing a fundraiser for the Downtown Emergency Services Center, fighting homelessness in vulnerable populations. So it's really great if you have the time to join a student organization, because you can do a lot of great work through that. Okay, back to the work. So as you can see, Mondays are filled with a lot of meetings, and I wouldn't say that that is atypical. I think that a lot of people have similar meeting schedules. When you're in college, you have a lot of things to juggle and a lot of tasks to do. So it's a matter of making sure that you're organized and being able to get to everything on time. You don't want to let down your teammates or let down your research group or anything like that. So this was a very productive day, actually. It ended up being pretty productive, probably in part because I was filming this. But I'm gonna go ahead and wind down by playing some chess and taking some final notes before I head to bed. Ever since the Queen's Gambit came out, I've had like this unhealthy obsession with playing chess. Probably because it's so satisfying on the iPad, but it's so nice to just end every night with a little cheeky win. So it's now 9:44 and my day is winding down. I just finished my last meeting and I'm pretty hungry, and I don't think I have time to cook right now because it's pretty late, so I'm probably gonna order takeout from Thai food and then just eat and watch a lecture for the rest of the day. Thank you for joining me on my day in the life video. It's a lot of the same old especially for online learning, but I hope it was a little bit insightful for the UW experience in particular. Yeah, I'll see you next time. If you'd like to, go ahead and like and subscribe. Peace.